When the U.S. abruptly halted its refugee admissions program in January, it shattered the dreams of many who had their bags packed, ready to begin new lives in the West. This includes many Afghans facing persecution by the Taliban because they had helped the Americans. NHK World's Nazar-ul-Islam reports from Pakistan.
Afghan citizen Mohammad Zahir currently lives in Pakistan. Back home, he had a varied career, including a spell as a reporter covering the American forces in Afghanistan. But ordinary people saw their lives upended when the U.S. withdrew from Afghanistan nearly 4 years ago. The Taliban returned to power, and those like Zahir, deemed to have helped the enemy, were detained.
I was locked up, beaten and tortured for 3.5 months.
When he was released, he fled with his family to neighboring Pakistan. The Biden administration promised U.S. visas to Afghans who had cooperated and wanted to escape the Taliban. Zahir and his family faced an anxious 3 years waiting and worrying until their ticket to freedom finally arrived, putting them on a plane early this year.
This is my flight reservation. I was scheduled to get to America on January 28th.
But just a week before their departure, new U.S. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on day one in office. It suspended the acceptance of refugees with immediate effect. Flights were cancelled, leaving Zahir and his family stranded and desperate.
We endured 3 years believing we'd be going to the U.S. one day. Our rent is sky high, we've no visas, no school for the kids. It's just the worst situation possible.
In total, it's thought that more than 1,600 Afghan people have seen their route to safety abruptly closed off.
President Trump, please listen to us. We cannot take this anymore.
Now there is trouble brewing in Pakistan too. Authorities there are apparently planning to send the Afghans home, citing security risks and other concerns. A specialist lawyer we spoke to says people are alarmed at the prospect.
One woman told me she'd rather die than return to Afghanistan. Those who escaped intended to legally immigrate to other countries. The U.S. government should resume accepting them.
And it's not just Afghan citizens in Pakistan facing a life in limbo. Others reportedly in places as far-flung as Qatar and Albania are in urgent need of answers so they can get on with their lives. Nazrul Islam, NHK World, Islamabad.